entre... Buenas.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Bueno. Dios, máquina. Demasiadas drogas veo yo en este juego. Pero muchas, Madre mía, la mierda entera que tengo. Por culo.
Look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Pues vale.
Communications. We're on the right track. An object of power. Looks like the place had latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Tío, me está atacando un disquete. ¿Qué es esto? Sí, hombre.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the
Vale.
channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Pues vale. Ah, vale, joder, que ya me abrió el camino. Dime. ¿A quién? No. Vaya, hombre. Hola, Daniel. Estoy haciendo un director control. Por cierto, buah, tío, me tocó un TOTS increíble. Es de la Liga Italiana. El todopoderoso Luis Alberto. Y luego el otro fue Sahabi. Y luego en sobres me tocó un Winter Refresh, me tocó Brand, el el Ones to Watch, me tocó un if, me tocaron unos cuantos paneles.
You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
¿Puedo
Just
pillar?
like you wanted.
¿Y qué más? Ah, bueno, y me hice el SBC este de que te puede tocar un Shapeshifter o un Meta, o sea, o un Matter Shapeshifter. Y me hice el SBC del SAR este, el central. Bien. ¿Quién me acaba de disparar? Ah. Me cago por si acaso. No entiendo nada de este juego, tío. Sí, o al marisco o algo.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Tío, de verdad, no entiendo este puto juego. O sea, está muy guay, pero no lo entiendo. O sea, ¿quién coño me acaba de disparar? Tranquilo, pavo.
This must open the door.
Está súper bien hecho el juego, tío. Hostia puta, tío, pero ¿cómo esquivo esto?
Pero la diabetes no cuenta, ¿no? O intolerancia.
No entiendo nada de este juego, tío.
A ver, vamos a echar a poner bien los putos apellidos, que son mamón. Si voy a... Sí.
Obviamente. A ver, coño, el punto de control. Ah, la ratita. Ahí va. A ver, compañero.
They can fly now. Great.
Hijo de puta, pero no escapes. No. Hijo puta. Que se pira tú.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mail.
Acabo de reventar mi habitación. No entiendo nada de este juego, tío.
Take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun.
A dos.
Thank God no local staff will examine them first. Honestly, what the odds of helping out in the show up in the U.S. Embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to...
The hotline can't be far now.
No me gusta esa luz al final de la habitación, la verdad. ¿Qué cojones está pasando, tío?
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Hello? Anyone here?
No me gusta nada esto, pero cero. Cruza el motel Ocean View, pero que lo cruce ¿cómo, tío?
has a black pyramid on it.
No, ahora no. Tío, no entiendo nada de este juego. Completa el desafío del plano astral, pero ¿qué decís, tío? Que no os entiendo. Buenas. Pues es imbécil. La línea directa te permite contactar con seres extradimensionales. Claro, un puto teléfono rojo. No sé, ahora mismo está hablando. Pero tío, ¿qué es esto?
Somos 6 y por lo que entiendo solo tenemos carne de arpilla. No sé qué pasa. Pero Saúl viene.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up. going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line...
Vamos bien.
Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Tengo que ir... Nivel 4. Ahí va, que hostia.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
I got a hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He is gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
¿Qué cojones?
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from? Hi, Jesse.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
The situation's getting worse.
We saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple. Weeks ago, Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss? Executive sector is supposed to have a designated security team here for our protection.
If the internal lockdown then they can't use the elevator bridges.
Igual que hostia.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Like communicating, coordinating.
No use guessing the history.
Welcome back, Jesse.
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
Time to work.
meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
¿Te imaginas?
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help
Hostia,
me
no
reach
quería
the
disparar.
override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Ya, tío.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Ah, muy bien. Janitor's office.
What's down that way?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow?
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all.
Supongo.
You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on. Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish!
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Oh. What? No, no tiene PayPal.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Ah, bien. No, 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 no.
Just hold together a little longer.
What? Bombas de revelación del CSN.
Go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the sword. My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got me caught with his hand in the fist.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.